Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to?
Well, I thought it was funny!
Good morning, folks. The time is 10:28 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 17th of April, 2026, which of course means it's the 18th of April. For our friends on the other side of the planet, those time travelers in Australia, a big hello to every single one of you, and a really big hello to that city with the most group members worldwide, that city being Melbourne, Australia. But, of course, cheers to every single one of you, folks. Thanks for being here. I'm Lee. I'm the guy who started this community of ours. Well, I thought it was funny. Now, it's not just a group on Facebook. It's two groups on Facebook, and that's why I call it a community. One of those groups has an astounding 11,000 group members. Isn't that incredible? Well, the other group has an astounding 926,000 group members. That's unbelievable. So together, with my terrible math, even I could figure it out. That's 937,000 group members worldwide. Folks, that is bigger than a lot of cities have population. So let's call us what we are. You hear me say this if you watch these videos. We are the funniest city on the internet. Population us. Funny people in a funny place making people laugh. Another cheers to all of you, folks. Well, I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Everybody, not just the folks in Melbourne. I hope you're all having a great week. I hope it's Friday here, and of course Saturday for the folks on the other side of the world. There are those folks in Sydney and Melbourne. But I hope your week's been great, and if you are starting your weekend already, I hope that's going great too. What's going on? What's happening in your lives? Before you answer that, please do me a favor and click the reaction button. You know the one I'm talking about, that thumbs up, the happy face, the heart, whatever it might be, whatever platform you're on and however you might be feeling about this video, please click that reaction button. I really appreciate it, my friends. Thank you very much. What's going on in your lives this week? I'll tell you what's going on here. Yesterday was the final Flames game of the 2025-2026 season. I was supposed to be working it. I wanted to work it. We got snowed in here. That's right. We've got a whole bunch of snow overnight, and they hadn't got to our parking lot to clear it yet. And I was just heading out to go to work, and my car got wedged, got stuck in the snow so bad. It took a long time to get it out. It took the help of my beautiful, wonderful wife, my amazing neighbor, Matt. Matt and I pushed the car after I had shoveled. I shoveled for a long time. Matt and I pushed the car while Wendy tried to steer it back into the parking spot, and took a lot of work. We got the car back. There was no way I could get that car to work, though, and I hurt myself pushing and shoveling. Yeah, I know it's always something with me, and I'm sorry, folks, but yeah, really strained my back, and I was getting a little worried. I thought I was going to have a heart attack or something, because I am a little overweight. I got to work on that. We got the car back in thanks to Wendy and thanks to Matt, though. I really appreciate that. I was supposed to drive two people to work, my friend Howard Wong and my friend John Miller, and I had to leave them stranded. I really hope they got to work okay. Sorry, guys. I communicated with you that I couldn't get there as soon as I knew I was absolutely stuck, so I feel horrible about that. I think you guys got to work, but hopefully it wasn't too late. So that's what happened yesterday. The Flames played their last game of the season last night, and it was against the Los Angeles Kings, and they won. They brought up one of their goalies from the AHL. That's their farm team, because Devin Cooley was sick, and I believe it was Wolf, our main goalie, our number one goalie's birthday, but I could be wrong on that. But they brought up their goalie from the AHL. I'll put the name on the screen if I remember, because I can't say it and I can't remember at the moment. But they won. They 3-1, I think the score was. I really wish I was there, especially to say goodbye for this season to season ticket holders. I just couldn't get there. I felt so bad. So that's what didn't happen yesterday, and that's what did happen yesterday. Today, we, Wendy and I, and her cousins will be going to visit her dad at the care home that he stays in. It was his birthday yesterday, but unfortunately, being snowed in, we couldn't get down there to celebrate with him. But we're all going to be there today. We're going to have cake and some presents, and just be there for him. And then after that, Wendy and I will be going for dinner to a place called Leopold's Tavern. Now, this place there's several locations here in Calgary. Great food. Really, really good food. Great hamburgers. And this place, if you've ever watched the Beard Meets Food YouTube channel. It's this British guy with a great big beard, and he goes around doing food challenges around the world. Well, this place was actually featured on, well, one of the locations, I should say, here in Calgary, was featured on his channel back on July 23rd, 2023. It was the Punch Bowl Poutine Challenge. I'm not having that. No way. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be just grabbing one of their burgers, I think, because they're fantastic. Wendy's, she said she's going to try their chicken sandwich. There's a new chicken sandwich there called the Chicka Parm sandwich. And it looks great. So looking forward to that this evening. That's what we're doing today. Tomorrow I am working a Calgary Roughnecks game as the Roughnecks are hosting the Colorado Mammoth. Hopefully it's a great game. I love the sport, lacrosse, box lacrosse actually, not field lacrosse, which means it's indoor, and great sport. This is a party crowd. The crowd is really amazing for these games. So I'm looking forward to it. Always fun. Hopefully I get to view the game, because you're not always in the bowl watching the game when you're working at the Saddle Dome, but maybe I'll get a chance to. It's going to be a great one. I'm looking forward to it. So that's what's happening tomorrow. And then after that, our schedules are pretty blank because there's no more hockey. The Calgary Flames are done. They didn't make the postseason. The Calgary Hitmen had a postseason. But they were eliminated in the second round of their postseason. That's our WHL team. And the Calgary Wranglers, which is the AHL team, which is the farm team for the Flames, they didn't make the postseason. So hockey's done for this season. So we've got concerts for the next little bit, and not a lot of them. And then football. So hey, if you're in Calgary and you're looking for a guy with a voice, and I don't know, great with customers, let me know. I could help you out during the summer. Just saying. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing on Saturday. And then not much going on after that. I will let you folks know, of course, in these videos what's happening in my life. So, come on. What's happening in your lives? Please share a little bit. Hey, how about a photo of your pets? Rose Glad, you recognize that name? Probably do from the posts that she shares. She shares some amazing posts, but you may recognize her from these videos too, because she often shares photos of her art. That's her painting, and then her knitting, which is also art, and quite often her pets. And today is no exception. She shared a fantastic photo of Hoku and Maika'i, and I say that name wrong all the time, I know, and I'm so sorry. But her two unbelievably cute pups taking a nap together. Let me bring this up right now here. Look at that. I think it's pretty safe to say that these two are our best buds for life now, eh? Rose, thank you so very much for sharing that amazing photo. And please give them each a little kiss for me. Tell them we all love them. That is awesome. Thank you so very much. And folks, I would love to see your pets. In fact, I do have that standing triple dog, triple cat, triple hog, triple frog, triple reptile, triple arachnid, triple mollusk, whatever type of pet you may have. Dare to send in some photos of your pets, please. I would love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm sure other people would love it too. Come on, give us something. Make these videos a little more interesting at least, right? Come on. I dare you. All right, folks. And I've got some featured posts today. I've got 4 featured posts, and I've got like regular memes, and I've got a 5th one, which is a video that was sent in. Now, the regular meme post, the picture posts, or whatever you want to call them, those are from David Simmons, Donald Hughes, Lance Webb. Sorry, folks, I am reading this, and one from myself that I actually made yesterday, and it's been really popular. So I'm going to start off with David Simmons' post. Let me bring that up right now. All right, you got that, folks? Okay. Summer's coming. Doesn't look like it here, but all right. Thank you so very much, David. Next one is from Donald Hughes. Sometimes a picture speaks 1,000 words. Thanks, Donald. Next one is from Lance Webb. Pretty cute photo. Appreciate that, Lance. And now the next one is from myself. Now I know I've shared a few this week for myself, and I'm so sorry. But hey, I actually made this meme, so I don't feel too bad. It's really, really getting popular. It's almost at 1,000 likes. It's also taken off on Reddit, also, where I shared it. Hope you like it. Well, anyways, the next one is from Spuddy Soprano, and it's actually a video post. So let me bring that one up right away here.
Claustrophobic at all?
I'm a gangster.
All right, just relax. We'll slide you in now.
Wait. Look, I think I'm claustrophobic. Yeah, it's closing in. Hey, back it up. I need space in here. Yo, this is like a little white coffin, man. Open the door. Don't lock me in. I've got things to do. I'm still a gangster, but I need a little air.
Thanks, Spuddy. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Donald. And thank you, David. And thank you to every single one of you folks. I mean, the reason why there's so many people here is because you've made this place really funny. And you know, we don't just have 937,000 group members. We have about 1.5 million visitors to this group, or these groups of ours, folks. That's incredible. I mean, that first number, 937,000, that blows my mind. And then when I see that we have about 1.5 million visitors, these are people coming here just looking for something to laugh, and you're giving it to them. That is incredible, unbelievable. I mean, it's believable because I see the numbers, but I just never thought I never thought that would happen. So thank you so very much, my friends. Thank you for making so many people laugh. Thank you for making the world a little bit better. Cheers. And now I think it's time we get to those bad jokes. Annie is short for Anakin, and R2 is short for R2-D2. You know what Luke is short for? A stormtrooper. On that note, I've got a driving tip for you. If you find yourself driving through heavy fog or snow, put on a Star Wars stormtrooper helmet. That way you're sure not to hit anything. Do you know why circus lions never eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Today I learned that humans eat more bananas than monkeys, which kind of makes sense to me because I don't know anyone who's ever eaten a monkey. I just saw on the news last night that the old Energizer Bunny has been sentenced to a year in prison for battery. I hope one or two of those made you laugh, my friends. I have to thank my beautiful, wonderful wife for the first joke, the, what's Luke short for joke. Then the next 4 jokes, I'm really not sure where they came from. I know they probably came from the internet, most likely like Reddit or something like that. If you know where they originate, let me know with a comment on today's video. And while you're at it, why not leave a joke or jokes in the comments today for me to tell next time we tell some jokes, my friends. I would love to tell your jokes. So send me your jokes via email at jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, or like I said, leave them as a comment on today's video. I want to tell your jokes, folks. And if these jokes are making you laugh, my friends, and you'd like to show your appreciation, we have a tip jar at donate.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can help us keep the lights on, keep the joke machine rolling, and keeping that imaginary cow fed. Folks, the most important thing to me, though, is that you keep laughing.
Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com.
You still watching? I hope so. If you are, I got a quick question for you. What is the funniest movie or TV show you've ever seen in your life? Please leave the title of it in the comments. And if you want, what's the funniest scene from that movie or TV show? Leave that in that comment too. That would be fantastic. I got just a vague idea to do something going forward here in these videos. So I'd appreciate your input, my friends. Another thing I appreciate is just you folks. Everything you've done, everything you've shared, every comment, every like. You folks have made this place better. You make it better every day, and you make it bigger every day. And thank you so very much. The whole plan was to make people laugh, and it's happening because of you. So once again, cheers to you. You folks absolutely rock. I'm going to be here again in a couple of days. That will be Sunday, my time. Monday for those folks on the other side of the planet in Australia. Folks, have a great weekend. See you soon. And thanks for making this place awesome.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.